Alright, so we have Italians versus Burmese, with Mowgli as Burmese, on Arabia, I assume. Yes. So I would say that Mowgli has a map which doesn't look great, but if he was here and here and here and all the way here, he can take this gold quite safely, and there's stone in the back and even the mill. So doing that, it's actually a pretty good map. Let's see what Avlid is working with. Pulling in the deer now. His map, he has forward gold here, and then he has a back gold very far away from his town center. Very open stone. His map is very poor. He will not be able to wall this easily. Mowgli laying the foundation of his walls now with houses. Very investing quite heavily into that, but it's not gonna affect him too much, as I am assuming he's not going for a barracks anyway. He's not the type of player that would do a drush normally, so I would be very surprised if he puts a barracks up at all. At least in a reasonable amount of time, enough to do a drush. Okay. Avlid putting in his second boar now. I think he found all his sheep, so he's gonna try to find Mowgli now, I assume. Mowgli doing a bit of idling here, scouting his opponent's base, seeing a lot of weird, strange houses, not so much together as spread out. Rather late mill, but it's fine, I guess. What's this? Double villager to gold. That must be a mistake. Maybe he forgot to reroute his rally point, so he's gonna take a lot of gold. But still no barracks, and a lot of wood actually, because he has 4 lumberjacks. Then he would have easily been able to put up a barracks actually. Not sure what he's doing right now with all this gold and wood and no barracks. So Mowgli clicked up, it seems. No, he is in fact massing a lot of villagers, and I think he's taking his boars a bit late. That's why his fuel time is delayed quite a lot. He has very low food right now. Lots of idling here. Maybe focusing on scouting. Also putting up a barracks now, which was something that I think could have been done a long time ago, but at least it's up now. Was this a house, or he rebuilt the lumber camp? I don't know. We have a mining camp now going up for Avlid, who is doing what? Is he taking? Yes, he's taking gold. So I'm assuming he's gonna build a archery range after this and go archers. Mowgli getting up that barrack, but it's not a drush still, so not too sure what he was taking the gold for. Spending a lot of time to wall here, but not filling up this very easy wall off that could potentially have delayed a drush in the early Dark Age. A bit of a mistake that didn't really show because there was no incoming drush anyway. But alright, we have a mill here. He milled the deer. Also, okay, this I think is gonna be difficult to defend. It's also preventing him from taking these two tiles that could have been further away from the wall. Like, they are much harder to access now, putting this right next to it, but it is what it is. Archery range coming up now from Avlid. What does his resources look like? Okay, so he's gonna be able to punch out a few archers unless this happens. He's housed. We'll probably have cancelled the villager here and do wheelbarrow, but maybe he has already done it. I don't know. Okay, this is interesting. We have a very late, I was gonna say drush, but it's a drush into men-at-arms, I guess. He has a bit too low food. Very weird economy right now. Almost 500 wood. I think he should put down a few houses now. Put down like 3 houses and a stable and archery range blacksmith. Just like put that down everything with all that wood, really. Avlid has very good balance in his economy for archers. And he's doing double archery range, which makes sense considering this many lumberjacks and gold miners. He's gonna not be able to make villagers with just 3 villagers on food, so that's something he has to do something about. Okay, the man-at-arms are in, which is really good. They are +1 as well, so it's Burmese. These are gonna die, I assume. No? Okay. This one died anyway. Okay, spearmen. It did some damage. I don't think it was enough. I think Avlid is gonna have a big enough mass of archers now, and even spearmen, that Mowgli will have to actually... So scouts, not really the best move here. I think mass skirms would have been better. Archery range coming up here. This archery range is actually good because, you know, it blocks 3 tiles out from the gold, so it will defend this better because it's so how do you say, big, such a big building. Avlid coming forward now with his archers. They are +1. Avlid didn't take any deer. Okay, so poor timing here for Mowgli to put up these houses as the archers approach, not noticing it in time. This house might fall. Mowgli might have to put down a house here and give the gold up. Okay, Avlid is not noticing how low HP this house is, and he's walking around. So we're gonna see a lot of walls here. But again, not the best, because you're gonna lose this piece of wood line here, because the archers are gonna get in here anyway. More archers coming on the front, of course. Double archery range, so that's to expect. Massing skirms now, which is good, but not the best to have 4 skirmishes queued up in the same archery range, and the houses are coming too late. I think this tower could potentially be too late, no? I think it will be in time, but yeah. Okay, I should have just shot 6 shots more to deny this house, but okay. Mowgli, very poor economy now, 700 wood. Avlid has the gold to go up, but not enough food. He's maybe a bit too heavy on gold right now, but it is what it is. Okay. So the game has stabilized a bit. Avlid is gonna put archers at pretty much every wall, is what I expect now. And Mowgli will have to like put one skirmisher at every place around inside his walls. Ultimately, this tower not doing anything other than scare away Avlid's archers. This does not protect anything. Like there's not going to be any aggression here. Pretty much the entire game is what I expect anyway. A tower coming up here now, which not too great, to be honest. Like even like somewhere, I don't know, it's hard. Like maybe here, it's hard to defend the gold and the wood line at the same time. I guess maybe here, tower here, and give up this area entirely. But you need the stone as well. Let's see what's gonna happen now. So Avlid being a bit passive now is, well, I don't know what he's trying to find, but this is like out in the desert. He's coming in now. This palisade is gonna fall like it's nothing. Okay, this is strange now. There's a hole in the wall. I don't know if Avlid destroyed it with something, possibly, and then saw the tower and got out. Okay, so this palisade is gonna fall. Avlid is gonna click castle soon, I expect. Mowgli is not far from castle, but his army is not good. Only skirms. He has the stone wall here. He has to take stone so he can put down a town center in Castle Age. Oh. Okay. Thanks to these being a bit... Yeah, you really need to... you need to stone gate or something. This can be brought down pretty easily. But okay. Avlid not taking the risk to bring down this stone wall apparently. Skirmishers going forward. This I did not see. Mowgli has 5 scouts. This can get interesting. He should bring this scout in with his scouts. Okay, so Avlid is walled except a lot of his back here. Should probably stop just to shoot once at the villagers here. Yeah, good, very good. Yeah, this is nice. Then you block the villagers with the scouts. But Avlid is prepared with spears, archers, skirms. I don't expect too much to go down here from Avlid. Coming back with the archers too. Very good distraction here. It's good in the sense that it's even just bringing all its archers back to his base, so that's a good distraction in itself. But Avlid's on the way to Castle Age. Mowgli has 800 wood. That's not going to be used. Not gonna go up for a while either. I think he should stop making villagers. Okay, I stopped. That's good. He has very few farms, unfortunately. I saw his wood go down now. He sold it, possibly. Bought food. There's a big bunch of units here, which he is not using them, but at the same time, this army is stronger from Avlid here. So, some fight here with lions. So I think this army is not good in Castle Age, so I think just possibly throwing it away to Avlid's army could be something to consider here. Avlid is going very heavy into gold. He's Italians, so we're gonna see crossbows and possibly pikemen could be worth it with all these spearmen. So what does he do? Crossbow and bodkin arrow, and he's making a knight. Yeah, that's obviously extremely good against this army composition here. So a few nights is definitely worth it. So this army is gonna get obliterated. I don't know what the best way to do is, just throw it away now, try to kill any villager at all, or try to bring it back home and combine it with, stronger units, so they're at least some use in a bigger fight that's gonna happen later on. Avlid is taking a huge score lead, possibly having something to do with his villager count or military count. Very strange spreading of the units here. Maybe just to prevent Avlid from expanding. We have Avlid advancing, and this is very expected. Forward siege workshop is exactly what I expected. So this is gonna take a while, but once the mangonel is out, it should be an easy task to break through. The crossbows are gonna range all of this, so that is why I said this goal is very bad. Even like, taking this gold with maybe a gold mine here and walling here could have allowed for some more gold mining, but now he has to give this up. Here's a big battle with knights, and the skirmishers are overextending, but Avlid is not paying attention. Not until now did he garrison his villagers. So this is gonna fall like it's nothing, and once these are in, Mowgli will have to defend in his town centers. Maybe this is a case where you just kind of give up military and put down a third town center, but then you're gonna get destroyed by mangonels. So yeah, you have to attack crossbows with this. Scorpion, you can't kill a scorpion with this, and that's not gonna happen. I'm sad to say it, but I think it's like this is the start of Avlid winning this game. Yeah, it was just gonna drag out, and then Avlid was gonna win it anyway. So that makes sense. Okay, so interesting game. Much better map for Mowgli. Avlid not even up until the end managing to finish his base, which I think it was a good decision not to try to wall. It would have taken too much, using too much wood. I think he did a very good, minimum necessary walling. So very well played by him. Very good balanced economy throughout the entire game. Well, except that there's no lumber camp here, but very good gold and wood balance for archers. Mowgli getting, that big chunk of wood in the beginning, not having anything to spend it on. That strange timing with the barracks being very late. And yeah, like a few timing issues like that. But otherwise, good and very entertaining game.